old advice of never to spend money you can't afford used to be so solid, but in the days of my grandparents, because today I no longer run into financial issues because I'm blowing my money on luxuries. No, it's rather necessities. My name is Marian. Welcome back to my channel where we discuss information and share knowledge on personal finance and investments. And we do not forget to also go on great adventures, because working hard without play makes me a very dull girl. Do you realize our grandparents, frugal themselves into financial well-being? They knew how to feed, how to keep warm, how to dress up without spending money. So how did they do that? They had gardens that they would pick food from, and they had three-headed firestones or bonfires in the compound when they felt cold, and they knew how to even treat illnesses without going to the hospital, because they had those indigenous knowledge on what tree treats malaria, what tree treats cough, things like that. They did so much without money. But in today's world, in today's time, I don't know, I think what our grandparents did is no longer what we should be doing, because times have changed. The cost of living is higher and different. It's rather necessities now making us broke than luxuries compared to our parents' time. So in today's video, I'll be sharing some tips that I feel works better today than what our grandparents did. I hope they're relatable, and please feel free to share what works for you in the comment section for everyone to learn how they are handling frugal living today. So first tip for me is have a backyard garden. No matter where you stay, whether you're staying in your own established home or in an apartment or wherever it is, have a backyard garden where you can plant at least some vegetables. Being from the north, I used not to understand why people plant a lot of vegetables, but one is because they grow fast, so you get to have food in a very short time, and they don't have seasons. You just plant it anytime, and again, it's good for your health. So tip number 2, have about 2 to 3 energy mix in your home. Back in the times, people had stoves that used firewood, and sometimes just 3 headstones that you just set your fire and do whatever cooking you have for the day. But today, firewood that was very affordable then is now expensive if you're buying charcoal, because firewood is now banned to have charcoal. It's very expensive, so you'd want to have a mix of charcoal and gas or electricity, depending on what other second alternative is affordable for you. But gas today is cheaper. I do not know how to help you unlearn this, but gas is more affordable than charcoal. But still, as a transition, it's okay to have your mix of charcoal and gas until you discover it for yourself that it's actually more affordable to just have gas at your home. Tip number 3 is dig a well to access clean water. Much as it looks expensive at the start, the initial cost of digging those wells at home, in the long run, is actually affordable, because you're cutting on time spent on looking for water. And also, sometimes national water is not reliable everywhere. It's on and off. So if you have your water at your backyard, it's really cuts a lot of cost on other expenses that comes in with shortage of water. But please be careful, depending on what kind of well you're dealing with. Ensure safety, especially for children. There's so many incidents where if you have this ordinary well, most time accidents can happen if not well taken, if not well secured and set aside from children. And the other tip for frugal living today is health insurance. Most of the times you have had access to health insurance in workplace packages. I know it's practicable to have health insurance as an individual. The challenge is the premium will go up because of how insurance businesses run. Most time they want to insure more lives per package, but it's still practicable to have health insurance. Guys, why I insist, in Africa or in Uganda, one trip to the ICU or an emergency room or anything, operation, anything, hospital with a machine beep 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 beeping, will wipe you out. So if you can plan accordingly, have insurance personally. If you cannot, always try to at least negotiate with your employer on at least the benefit of having health insurance. Or if you're an employer, it's very important for your team to have health insurance. It's just the bare minimum that you can give to the team. The other tip is maximize experience over possession. In today's world, in today's century, like today, if you are owning luxury or owning so many possessions, whatever it is, to prove a point, you're losing. Nobody cares. Instead, everyone feels, when they look at you in your car, they hope it's them driving that car in the nearest time possible. They don't look at it like, oh, Marion is driving a cool car, oh, Marion is doing this, oh, Marion is doing that. Nah, no one cares. Nobody cares. So stop spending money on possessions that make no sense to you, but you're trying to do it to prove a point to people around you, because the truth is they do not care. And then sorry, I had to go hard with that. And then the other is just avoid impulsive buying. And today there's a lot of fast fashions. You go out and you feel like you want to have everything that you set your eyes on, but please avoid impulsive buying. When it comes to your wardrobe, have things that you think look good for you, so that when you see something else other than that, you know this is not for me. And prioritize quality over quantity. Yeah, when you prefer quality takes a long time, and you feel comfortable that you do not feel the urge to react to the fast fashion industry. So do not do that. And also when you're shopping in supermarkets, groceries, have a shopping list, so that you stick to what you had planned and budgeted for, and avoid impulsive buying. The other is price matching. I know, we all used to dream. I look forward to the time when I do not need to be shopping with a calculator. But as long as you still can't afford that, let's carry that calculator to the supermarket and do a lot of price matching. If it's tea, the product is tea. And please, again, do not compromise on quality, because now I know what good tea is, right? So if I go and I'm seeing Africana tea, Kericho tea, Mukwano tea, if the products, I'll take my time to even look at the packaging. What value is each of these tea giving me? Most likely it's the same value, but the prices are different. Match the price and take what you can best afford. So the other is social networks. Today's networking is really affordable. There's so many events that you can attend for free, and also social network are the friends you have around you. If your friends are friends that you know, each time I hang out with A, B, C, D, I'm losing so much money because of how you define your entertainment with your friends. There you might live out of your means. And the other technique for frugal living today is prioritizing bills, savings, and then the balance is what you use for spending. When you do that, again, I'm saying so because frugal is subjective, but when you do that, you're able to know how much money you can allocate to any other expenditure. Because for me, frugal living does not mean I should deny myself things that I feel makes me happy. So, and the last technique for frugal living in today's century is no more online shopping. In today's century, back then it used to just be ordinary shopping, window shopping, but today what is taking your money is online shopping, because you just sit in Alibaba and you look at the shoe, $3, and you order as many as you can. You don't need that. Online shopping is not a hobby anymore. Get something that is better than that. Go do some physical fitness outside, not even in the gym, in your compound. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you find value in this video, and if you did, please hit subscribe. If you feel that other ideas of frugal living that I did not mention in this episode, please feel free to share some in the comment section. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day. See you next time. Bye bye.